Hey guitar friends, welcome to All About Guitar Academy. I'm glad you're here today. We're going to do something a little bit different in this lesson. We're going to talk about what I call the code. And the code is basically something that I hope you will gain benefit from. I've personally experienced accidents in my lifetime, two in particular, that have affected me playing the guitar. Not too long ago, I made a video to share with the YouTube community. I ended up sharing it with my classroom students instead, and today I want to share it with you. I'm hoping that you will gain something from this video, that you will get inspired by the code, no matter what you might be going through, what obstacles you're running into, learning to play guitar or coming back to guitar or even any musical instrument. The code will help you, I believe. Please feel free to leave in the comments any suggestions, tips you have, any comments at all. I welcome all of them. Hope you get a lot from this lesson today, and we've got it coming right up. Here comes the code. We got hit really hard, totaled my truck, and it totaled my Taylor guitar. Here's what happened to my precious friend here. The fretboard has been totally busted off here because the guitar was, of course, traveling with me. And then I don't know if you can see this or not, but the neck was cracked right here. The strings popped off, and this part of the fretboard has totally popped out. So it's totaled, unfortunately. You can see the strings came out here. I mean, I was heartbroken. I'm just glad that I'm alive. I'm glad that I can still play the guitar. I did have to take some time off and get healed up. I actually had a really bad injury to my left wrist again. I mean, I've had an injury to this wrist before, but this time it was totally different. I'm just glad I survived, okay? I'm glad I can still play the guitar. But so today, what I really thought I would share with you, this is something that I've shared with my guitar students in the past. It's called the code, and I like to call it Code 3. And I'll explain. The word code, of course, starts with the letter C. So I like to say the C stands for courage. So you've got to have courage to be a guitarist. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out, you're a beginner, and you've never played before. It doesn't matter if you've had a serious injury or you have a health issue that's preventing you from playing the guitar. Whatever the matter may be or whatever the case might be in your situation, you still have to have courage. You're going to have people tell you that you're too young, you're too old, you can't do it because of this or that. You can't listen to those voices. You know, back in 21, I had an accident. I injured both of my hands, and I was unable to play the guitar. Well, I did give up for a little short bit of time, and then I dug deep down inside. I found that courage to start playing again. Even though I wasn't able to just yet, I was able to play like 1 or 2 finger chords. So I just told myself, I can do this. I can get back to playing the guitar. It took a lot of courage. You might be in a situation where you have an injury, arthritis, or some kind of an impediment that's keeping you from playing guitar. It's going to take some courage, but I've got good news for you. You can do it. So that's what the C stands for in the code, is courage. The next letter in the code is O. O stands for optimism. There's going to be things that get you down. You're going to get sore fingers. You're going to have a lot of resistance coming at you when you're trying to learn to play the guitar. It might be your work schedule. It might be a significant other. It could be a family member. It could be a health condition that you have. Whatever it is, you've got to rise above it, and you've got to be optimistic. You can't let it get you down. So the O in the code stands for optimism. You got to stay positive. You got to stay cheerful. When your guitar breaks like mine did, hey, what a great opportunity to buy a new guitar. I mean, you got to look at it. You got to look at the positive side of it. So stay optimistic. That's the second letter of the code, optimism. Okay, number 3, the third letter in the code is D, stands for discipline. You've got to have discipline to set a schedule, practice every day, even if it's only 5 minutes. Set a practice schedule, have fun with it, and make sure that you pick up the guitar every single day. Discipline is a tough thing, especially self-discipline. It really helps if you have a mentor or you have somebody that can hold you accountable, whether it's a guitar teacher, a friend, your significant other, whoever it might be. Have them hold you accountable to a schedule and keep on that schedule, but make it fun. And that brings us to the fourth letter of the code, which is E. And I'm going to share 3 E's with you. So we've got E3. And what these 3 E's stand for, you got to stay excited about playing the guitar. And the good news is, as long as you're making your practice time fun and you're trying to learn new songs, you're learning new chords, you're learning where the notes are on the fretboard, you're learning how to strum, you're learning all of these things on the guitar, keep it exciting. Keep your excitement level high. So E stands for excitement. The second E is energy. You've got to stay very energetic. And the way to do that is to take really good care of yourself. Make sure that you're sleeping good, you're eating right, you're not doing too many things that are keeping you out late at night. You're doing things that make your body feel energetic. Just like physical exercise, you won't reach your physical goals unless you have lots of energy. Without energy, you can't make the code work. And that brings us to the third E, education. It's very important, especially if you have some downtime like I recently did, to stay in the knowledge of the instrument. So what I mean by that is there's so many resources out there available online. We have a course called Fast Track Guitar, for example. I also have another course called Guitar Jumpstart 101. You can get any of those courses here at allaboutguitaracademy.com, or you can also find other resources online and available, whether it's books, other guitar teachers, resources. They're all out there. So you've got to stay educated on the guitar. Education helps increase your knowledge and your skill on the guitar. So get educated. So those are the 3 E's: excitement, energy, education. These are the 3 E's in the code, in my opinion, to help you to become successful at playing the guitar and to stay with it. Especially if you're a guy like me who's 55 and up, maybe had an injury or two, and you're trying to stick with it. This is the code: courage, optimism, discipline, excitement, energy, education. All of these things are going to help you get better at guitar. Now I've got something I want to ask of you. I could use your help. I've got this broken guitar. This is my Taylor, and I'm looking for a new guitar. I'd like to know from you, what guitars do you recommend? I'm currently looking at several different guitars. I want to get a really good acoustic electric guitar. I'm working on teaching 1 million people how to play the guitar, and I need a new one. So I'd like to know what your opinions are. What should I look for? If you were looking for a new guitar, what would you be looking for an acoustic electric? Please put that in the comments. I appreciate your help. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. I hope this code helps you as a guitar player to become very successful. And I hope to see you in one of our courses, Fast Track Guitar or Guitar Jumpstart, or better yet, just get our free ebook right down here at allaboutguitaracademy.com. It's called Fast Track Guitar. It's designed to help you learn to play in 6 weeks or less. All right, stay tuned for more. Keep on picking, and don't forget the code, how to become a better guitar player.